Oh,
This Ford F-150.
I don't give a shit about your Ford F-150. Freaking Fords ain't worth it anyway. That's just my thoughts on it. Fords ain't worth a damn. That's just me, though. Oh.
Once was I. Now I live in the air above the pepper trees, where are all the cattle that belong to Captain Dana, blown away like ashes in the California breeze. Once I rode the foothills and I swung along the Riata. I worked the hide and tallow trade in a land I love. I rode in wooden stirrups and the dust raised by my pony was smoke from my
Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Johnny Wells. Hey, Alternative for American Nation. How you doing? Hey Easter. Hey Carrie. Hey Denise, how's it going? Lucky I am still here. I'm gonna let Facebook, as you know, it takes them a little bit to let everybody know that I'm here, but I am. And I haven't done a show, personal show, in a while for myself, but not like I'm going to today. So I figured today's a good day to do a show because I'm getting pissed off about something. I am. Bill Dorothy Hall, how you doing? Hey William, how's it going? Debbie, how you doing, Miss Debbie? Hey Sean, how's it going? So I'm letting Facebook kind of let this thing get out there because I am shadow banned like a son of a gun. I am seriously shadow banned. They've made it to where I can't even comment on some of my own stuff on some of my own pages. How's that shit? So I kind of got to figure out what to do here. How I want to do it. Hey, Sherry Bush Kelly, how you doing? Whoa! Hold on here a second. I got. Come on, damn it. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to try to share this out a little bit. Dancing in the moonlight. I'm trying to get this stuff. I mingle with each grain of sand in the land that is my birthright. I am still here. I am still here. All right, I'm getting there. I'm getting there as fast as I can, folks. I'm trying to do all this stuff, and yeah, they are. They are Alpha Blood. They are Alpha Blood. You know, it's a bunch of crap, is what it is. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm not bashful to say it either, and that's something I want to talk about here. Just because of old bullshit. You may see me in the dust that shimmers in the half light, or hear me. Oh, damn it! So green and tall. So lucky I'm still. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm tired of all the crap too. I really am. But I just want to talk to you guys here for a second. For the simple fact is, because I got some stuff going on, and I actually seen something today that pissed me off. It really did. And there's several things that's upset me here as of late. And like you guys know, I have not done a show like this for a while. So, yeah, Jeff Fire, thank you for the cap. Jeff got me this cap. So, hope you guys like the shirt. This here was made to me by old Harry and his was it Harry? Harry and his wife up in Pennsylvania made me these shirts, and I like them. I like them. But there's some stuff here that I am not happy with. There's some stuff going on that I'm upset with. And 99% of this stuff that I'm upset with is not political. It's not political at all. There's nothing political about what I'm upset about. People are trying to turn it into a political issue, but there is no damn politics involved in this in any way, shape, or form. But, I've been all week, in all honesty, I haven't had much time to look at any Facebook or anything because I've been working. So today, I figured I'd do some laundry, kind of clean the house, get caught up on some things, and just kind of lay around and be a lazy butt today a little bit. And I'm looking through some things. And one thing that I realized more than anything is how unbearable the ignorance in this country is becoming. It is. Maybe it's just me, but the ignorance level in this country is becoming so unbearable. How did we become such an ignorant place? How did people become so damn ignorant? People have become so damn ignorant, it is unreal. And I cannot for the life of me figure out why. What has led to people letting ignorance dictate everything they freaking do? I just don't understand it. And it's enough to make me mad. I've always taken pride in myself knowing that I'm going to read something or I'm going to get involved with something that's going to better myself in any which way I can. But yet at the same time, I see these people that are doing just the opposite. They are involving themselves with shit that's making them look stupider. They are doing things that's making them look more ignorant. I mean, plumb simple to the point. And it's becoming so damn rampant that I just don't understand it. I really don't. And there's no reason for it. There's none. I'm kind of like, have we lost our common sense? Now, Jeff says common sense left. And as you guys see, Brett just said apathy is rampant. And it is. It is. It's just unreal. Unrealistic. Yeah, I'm a hard ass. I'll admit it. I'm not a warm and fuzzy type of guy. I'm not. There's plenty of people out there that can tell you I am not a warm and fuzzy type of person. I am brutally honest. I'm hardcore. I'll even hurt myself just to prove that I'm not ignorant by telling the truth. I read a lot when I got the time. I'm always trying to learn something new. I don't spout rhetoric that comes from some other people, which sounds stupid as hell to me. I look into things, I research things, but it seems like more and more and more ignorance is taking over. And what do I mean by the ignorance is taking over? I see people dancing in the freaking street to some kind of music that is, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's like somebody's just, and these guys are doing this goony dance. It's like they're trying to pee and wipe their butt at the same time, and they're going. It's almost like they're acting like they're on angel dust or PCP or some bullshit like that. And they figure if they dance in the street and stop traffic, that they're doing something. No, you're not doing something except for showing people just how ignorant you are. And then I look at the ignorance of the left and the ignorance of the right. Let's add politics into this now. Because politics, I do believe, is the one ushering in the ignorance level. In all honesty, I really do. I think they are. I think the left and the right are ushering in ignorance. For the simple fact is because neither one of them wants you to know what's really going on. Okay? This is like this Syria deal. Syria being invaded by Turkey and the Kurds. Okay? There's more to it than that. There's more to it. More to this. We have a region of the world that's been fighting for centuries. Centuries. Why they've been fighting? It's nature to fight for something. I mean, a man will fight for his woman. A man will fight to protect his family. So will the woman. You look at animals. There's a dominance issue there. So there's always going to be fights between the alpha horse and the beta horse that wants to become the alpha. Same thing in cattle. Same thing in dogs, cats, human nature. But then you add politics to it. You add leadership to it. You add roles of people that think they know better than everybody else. Roles of people with money. So they're going to step all over everybody else. Well, I'm looking at this, the Kurds, okay? I'm looking at the Kurds. What would happen if we pulled out and let the Kurds and the Syrians take on Turkey? There was a video out there that said, and this video was brought to my attention this morning and I watched it. They don't want us. They don't need us. They said, we got this. But yet the ignorance of the American people, of the bureaucrats, of the carpetbaggers on both the right and the left are saying, oh, that would be the worst thing possible is if the president pulls out the American soldiers. That would be the worst thing possible if we get away from and let the Kurds deal with this. Oh, the Kurds could be wiped out. Them son of a bitches have been trying to wipe out the Kurds for centuries. Come on now. The Turks have been fighting everybody. The Saudis have been fighting everybody. The Kurds are trying to live. You got regions of country over there where they've been fighting for centuries before we even got involved. Centuries. But yet, we went over there on the auspices. We're going to be there for a very short amount of time to accomplish one or two things. And then we're going to be out. And how long have we freaking been there? 10 years? 15 years? I think it's time we get out. Now, a lot of people saying that's the worst thing that can happen is we leave. Why? Here's some questions for you. If NATO says the United States needs to stay there to protect everything, why don't you other son of a bitches in NATO send your people in there and help them then? Why is it America is the only fighting force in there to do anything? We've already weaponized the Kurds. We gave them all the capabilities of defending themselves. We gave them all the firearms. We gave them everything there is to do to take care of themselves. Oh, what about ISIS? What about ISIS? We've already wiped out almost 90% of the son of a bitches. Now, maybe that's just me. And maybe I'm a bad man. And maybe I'm an evil type guy for saying what I'm saying. But I'm going to tell you the truth. How about the rest of the damn world stand on its own freaking 2 feet and quit depending on America? But they are. It's our representatives that's wanting us to stay involved. It's our representatives. The ignorance that they're trying to portray to us is nobody else can survive if we don't help them. Ladies and gentlemen, they've been fighting for centuries. They've been fighting for generations. They've been fighting since Jesus walked on the earth. long before we decide to stick our big ass nose in it due to political reasons. And that's the part I do not understand. Now, maybe it's just me, but the ignorance level is becoming so rampant. It is so unbearable. The other day, I was actually driving in my truck, feeding cattle and stuff, and I listened to Brian Kilmeade. Brian Kilmeade of Fox News. You know, there's a station here, 92.3, and they play, shows like that. Brian Kilmeade, used to be Laura Ingraham. I don't know why they took Laura Ingraham off and put him on there, but they need to get rid of that son of a bitch and bring Laura Ingraham back. They play Rush and Sean Hannity and them guys. So I listen to that radio station, even here at the house. But Brian Kilmeade has become such a big-ass liberal. Oh, my goodness gracious, it's going to hurt America so much if we pull out and leave the Kurds there. But there's a Kurds are saying, we don't want you. We can get with the Syrian army. We can take care of the Turkish army. We can stop this. Get out of our way. We got this. So why is the ignorance of the United States there? Oh, yeah, it's money. Somehow, some way, it's come down to a money matter. The politics has turned into a money matter, so we're still there. Therefore comes a huge amount of ignorance that is unbearable. How about this? UN, NATO. How about you guys pick up the slack where we're at right now? So we can do as the president said, we're going to start bringing our people home. How about the rest of you? Start paying up and doing your damn job. You want to protect these places? Send your people there. There's no ignorance to that. That's common sense. Oh, but you think America's so ignorant that they're going to step in to help you. It's just like the first Gulf War when Bush Sr. was in office. Who was the spearhead of that invasion? Ding, 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 the USA. Where the hell was everybody else? They weren't there. They weren't there at all. If they was there just to wave them on. But we went in there. Everything was over with in what, a week or two? Schwarzkopf wanted to go all the way through and take care of things. No, the ignorance level came into play. Oh, hell no. We got to stop you. You know, here's one of the things. I look at this on a whole different level than a lot of you do. And I'm trying to play the devil's advocate here. Because that's the only thing we can do is play the devil's advocate. So try this on for size. Remember before Trump took office, the Democrats were pushing to blow Syria up. Remember that? The Democrats were trying to get Obama to go into Syria and take out their head honcho. Trump takes office. They bring it up again about Trump sending soldiers into Syria. Trump says, no, hell no. But then it all changes. Oh, well, if you're not going to bomb Syria, how about we start bombing Iran? Hey, did you forget at one time before Jimmy Carter got into office that Iran was our ally? Did you forget about that? But the Democrats want to bomb Iran. They want to bomb them so bad it's unreal. Hell, they even brought the Shah of Iran, and he lived in New York. I had a lady tell me this morning, he was right down the road from them where he was staying. But see, the ignorance level started many, many, many years ago. But each and every day that we're alive, I'm starting to see it get worse and worse, and they're publicizing it. They are publicizing the ignorance so much. It is so unbearable because they've gotten away from brutal honesty and they've gotten away from the truth. And the ignorance level is so high and it's being perpetrated by both sides of the aisle. It is, ladies and gentlemen. is being perpetrated by the right and the left. See, we're back here, but they're up here. They're in the forefront. And they're going to perpetrate all the ignorance. If you don't believe me, look at what's happening right now in all these 6 committee hearings. Look at the ignorance level. It is rampant. It is just unbelievably rampant. And we're back here because they do not want us to be up here. So they're keeping us back here. But they're bringing out the forefront. Now, a lot of this can be done in an easy way, an easy fashion. Take the ignorance completely out of it. Get rid of all the ignorance levels. And let's start dealing in some brutal honesty and some brutal truth. And there would be no reason for us to be with the Kurds anymore because the Kurds can take care of themselves. They really can. And the Kurds will side. They got an army. Don't think the Kurds don't have an army, because they do have an army. And they will side with the Syrian army to take on Turkey to stop them. So what that Russia might back Syria? Big freaking deal. Let them. What business is it of ours? It's none of our damn business at all. Those people in that region have been fighting for centuries. They have been. Research it. Research it. Ever since the good Lord up above sent his son, Jesus Christ, to walk on earth, countries have been fighting. Long before the United States came together, and long before they stuck our big nose into everybody else's business. Okay? And the ignorance level here started when the United States says, oh, well, we got to help these people. Why? They've been fighting for centuries before we became a damn country. Why do we need to interfere on what they're doing? Yes, I understand giving them a helping hand, but don't go into their damn country and bring forth democracy. You know, you look at pictures of Iran, you look at pictures of Syria, you look at pictures of all these other countries, even as far back as the 60s. Women were going to the beaches in bikinis, short skirts. They didn't have these burqa things on. People in those Muslim countries didn't have Sharia law. They had their own political system. They had their own way of living, and they were good. And it's my firm belief that the United States went in there and turned shit around. The United States is guilty of bringing on the Muslim Brotherhood. The United States is guilty of bringing on ISIS. The United States is guilty for bringing on the Caliphate. The United States is guilty for a lot of stuff, overthrowing a hell of a lot of rulers. Now, maybe this is just me. It's because the ignorance of the United States of America Corporation, thinking they could take over another country and we can make it just like us. Look what's happening right now in our own country. The ignorance level is so rampant, not only in the House and the Senate, both, but even on our streets. Look at Antifa. They're so damn stupid, they don't even know why they're there. We have so many people going out to these rallies and these where these people are going to talk and asking them questions. What has Elizabeth Warren done that makes you want to vote for her? What legislation has she passed? They don't know. They don't have the slightest clue. My goodness, people, we have people in our country that does not know what the 4th of July is for. We have people in this country that doesn't even know what the Declaration of Independence is for and why it came about. We got people in our own damn country who have no idea about the meaning of Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween. We have people in our own country that have no idea why you must go work 8, 10, 12 hours a day to be able to make $9, $10 an hour. Oh, hell no. They want $15 an hour, just sit on their ass, pick their nose, and eat their boogers. That's like, oh, and get on this thing and just play it all day. They want to sit here. They want to play their games. And they want to be on Snapchat, Instagram, going, you know, that's all they want because they don't know anything else. The ignorance level is so rampant, they don't even know how to send their kids outside and say, there's some pallets out there or there's some square bells out there. Go make you a fort. They're so ignorant that they have to bitch, moan, and groan about everything. And they're so ignorant, they're letting guys dress up as women do whatever they want. The ignorance level is becoming just unbearable. And it is on the right, too. And it is in the Patriot movement, too. We have so many people who say, oh, I'm a patriot, but yet you're freaking ignorant. I.e., example, there was a man. Yes, he was drunk. There was a lady. There was a lady wearing a shirt from Puerto Rico in a park. They're going to have a family get-together. Telling her she needs to go back to the country she came from. She is not an American. Tell her Puerto Rico is a communist country. Puerto Rico has nothing to do with America. But yet he's got a Trump shirt on and he's a proud American and he's a proud supporter. But hey, you ignorant bastard, Puerto Rico's a territory of the United States. Or did you not know that? In your hillbilly education, did they not teach you this kind of crap? I'm sorry, folks, but the ignorance level is becoming unbearable. And I've seen something today that is really unbearable. My niece lives in Buckeye, Arizona. I love her to death. My niece has a family. And one of her boys is of mixed race. Great kid. Great kid. Becoming a hell of a man. Working his ass off every single day. And she shared something today on Facebook. And this pissed me off. Not what she did, but what this video is. And what this video is about is a black man with two white kids. A white woman called the cops on him because this black man had two white children with him in his vehicle. So she decided she was going to call the cops and have things checked out. And this was posted by Occupy Democrats. And it pissed me off when I seen it. It really did. Let me see if I can get it. Yes, it was Occupy Democrats put this thing out. It says, fight Trump. A white woman calls the cops on black man for babysitting two white children. This is America. Do you agree? It says, watch to the very end. Do you agree with the cops' response? Okay. Let me turn up the volume here. So, and you can see up there in the corner, it says Occupy Democrats.
We ate at the subway. When they got some gas, right? The lady followed me home because I got two kids. I got two kids that don't look like me. Two beautiful kids, by the way. Look at that smile. Follow me all the way home. But the police is here now. The police. What's up, man? I'm being followed and harassed. That's what's up. I've heard. So apparently she saw you at Walmart. I was at Walmart. Yeah. I got two kids on babysitting. We ate at Subway at Walmart. Went and got some gas. She pulled up talking about some. Are the kids okay? Why wouldn't it be okay? No one's yelling, no one's screaming, no one's trying to run away. She left, came back, and said, and asked to see the little girl so she can ask her if she know who I am. Yeah. All right. And then I went over to get some gas at Murphy's. Okay. She came back there and stayed there. That's crazy.
I know, big motherfucker.
I mean, why? To fulfill her?
No, it's just a song like this. At this point, I was like, which is like an okay check, just make sure everything's all right. Hey, y'all step out?
Oh, they got to step out?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Please explain to the officer who Mr. Lewis is, please.
Yeah.
And he's babysitting us.
Okay.
And he took us to Patriotic, and we took the subway together. And then this lady started following.
So, I was like right the road right there. It's saying that, you know, she was just, I guess, they came up with a suspicion kind of thing. And I guess with them being two kids, kind of just felt like it was perfect and crazy.
With two white kids being with one black male.
No, yeah.
It's suspicious.
This is his life. He has a business. This is his life.
What's your business, man?
This is his life.
Inspired by Lewis.
That's your business?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
That's his life.
I work with kids every day, even on my off days.
So, y'all okay? Where y'all live at? If y'all mind me asking. Radio 1314.
Is this ridiculous or what?
They live in the Wiggly.
No.
They live in the Wiggly Preserve.
Yeah, his parents would have a field day with this.
Her mother's a lawyer, actually. By the way, you know what I'm saying?
So, y'all okay? Y'all okay?
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Jesus, have mercy. What's wrong with this country?
He's your kind of he's a babysit y'all for a little bit.
He has a center. He has a business.
Oh, yes, you have a center.
Yes, he has a center.
2692 St. Plains Road, Suite 2308.
After school, during holidays. I mean, I even sat with him before.
Okay.
Right. Right. I'm letting the world. I'm letting the world know like what's really going on. It's 2018. I can't step out. I can't step out in the community without being profiled.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm not.
Right.
It's just a call again. All right.
That's ridiculous.
That's it. Is what it is.
Right.
It's ridiculous. You tell her to go chase some murderers.
All right.
Tell her to go chase some murderers.
Hey, he said we good, so we good.
Everything.
Yeah.
He said we good.
What is the word?
Occupy Democrats. Now, like I said, at the beginning of it, it said, there it is. It says Fight Trump. It's on the Fight Trump page. God damn it. I got too much glare or something. Maybe it'll zoom. There it is. It's on the Fight Trump page. Okay. And it says a white woman called the cops on a black man for babysitting two white children. This is America. Follow Occupy Democrats for more. That is not a political issue. That has nothing to do with President Trump. The ignorance level is so damn rampant. I'll tell you what, these son of a bitches are pissing me off. What is wrong with a black man babysitting white children? What is wrong with a white man babysitting black children? What's wrong with a Hispanic man or Hispanic woman babysitting black children or white children or Native Americans? What the hell is wrong? And how does that tie in with politics? It does not tie in with politics, you son of a bitches. Excuse my language, but I'm getting pissed off about this stuff because I tell you what, this has no rhyme or reason. This has nothing to do with what's going on. All this is people like Occupy Democrats posting shit like this just to cause a stir. Just to cause a stir against the black people. Nobody knows if they're Republican or liberals. Nobody knows if the kid's mom and dad is Republican or liberals. Nobody cares. Nobody asked the question. Why the hell is politics being drug into this? Occupy Democrats? Oh, that's right. That's how you guys are going to do it. You're going to do everything you can to bring politics into every situation. So you're going to boost the ignorance level some more in America. Well, I tell you what, I don't live in America, you bastards. I live in the Republic of the United States. And my name is right here. You want me? Come get me. You want to talk about this? Let's talk about it. I'm tired of the ignorance level in this damn country. It has become so damn ridiculous. This here's another reason for Occupy Democrats to push the racist issue. It's a crock of crap. He's a businessman. This is his business. This is what he does. What politics is there? None. There's no politics in this at all. So we need organizations like Occupy Democrats to stop this kind of shit that they're putting out there. They are the ones that keep educating with ignorance. And then you got these numbskulls that's on the street doing their little dances. That believe every damn thing that they apply. That's the problem with this. Everything that goes on the frickin' internet, they believe. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, they believe it. As long as one of their leaders, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, or somebody says it, Kamala Harris, Maxine Waters, as long as somebody says it that they follow, they believe it without doing any research. Oh my God, look at this. Now, here's the question. What happened if that black man was a Republican? And what happened if those kids, mom and dad, are Democrats? But yet he's babysitting them via his business. Would there be a problem there? Well, yeah, I guess there would, because he's a Republican. But see, that's just it. We have no clue. We have no idea if that man is a Democrat or if he's a Republican. We have no idea if the children's parents are Republicans or Democrats. None at all. You didn't hear the police officer ask what his political affiliation was, did you? Hell no. Ignorance. Ignorance. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people bringing race into every damn thing. I have family members that have mixed races in their family. And I guarantee you what, they don't bring this shit into their family because they know better. They're not ignorant. They are not ignorant at all. They educate themselves. They know what's real and what's not real. Hell, Sarah's husband is the president of a gang, not a gang, of a motorcycle club out of Buckeye, Arizona. And trust me, it's not all white guys. It's black guys. It's white guys. It's brown guys. Hell, some of them could be yellow, pink, purple, polka dot. I don't care. Neither does Ken. As long as you stand by your word and you do what you say you're going to do, that's all that matters. You know, the ignorance level has become so rampant and so unbearable. That is going to be the biggest thing we have to overcome in this country. It's not the left and the right. It's not whether Trump's going to be elected in 2020 or he's not. It's the ignorance. We have got to find a way to stop the ignorance. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Because the ignorance has become so big. I hate to say this, but there's even people out there that can't even type right. There's people out there that can't even spell right. There's people out there that don't even know proper English. They do not know a pronoun from a noun. They don't know an adjective from an adverb. They don't know the plural and single meaning of words. They don't. They spell like they talk. They talk like they were taught. Not taunt, but taught. I know this for a fact because my son was pushed through school. And in all honesty, back when I was going to school, my son would never would have graduated. They'd have keep pump, he would have stayed back. But no, they pumped him through school. I love my son to death. I really do. He's a great man, got a great family, great grandkids. I love my son. I wish he would have got a better education in school. But the problem with it is, even as of today, we have people going through our school system that do not know proper English. They don't even know words. They don't even know how to spell words, like spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What is the meaning of a quantum theory? What is the aspects of your life in the meaning of how will you go forth to better yourself when you're stuck in a box that you're refusing to open the lid and crawl out of. That is what the Democrats want to keep. I don't know if this is strictly a political issue or not, but ladies and gentlemen, the ignorance level in America is so rampant, we have to fight that. We have to fight ignorance before we can do anything else. Yes, I want this man to be president in 2020. I do. But the ignorance level is so high, and it's being perpetrated from every corner of this great country. And it's being perpetrated by every state in this country, and every county, and every city. How do we fight the ignorance level? It is unfreaking real. Somehow, some way, we have to stop the ignorance. I'm tired of ignorant people. I look at the ass of cows every day. That's what I do for a living. If I'm not on a horse, training a horse, if I'm not fixing fence, if I'm not feeding something, if I'm not doctoring something, I'm looking at the ass of a cow as it's going down the trail. But I guarantee you this, I'm a hell of a lot smarter than an 8th grader. And I'm a hell of a lot smarter than a lot of people out here because they have no clue about life. They have no clue about the real world. All they know is what they see on here and they hear on here, they hear on the internet. That is gospel. It's the truth. Who would lie? Do you think Nancy Pelosi has been truthful her entire life? Do you think Mitch McConnell has been honest his entire life? What about old Strom Thurmond? You think he was honest his whole life? One time he's the Grand Master of the KKK. Do you think every representative we've ever had in our whole life has been honest? Lyndon Baines Johnson. What was Lyndon Baines Johnson famous for? Saying, I will get every single N-word. I'm not going to say the word, but it starts with an N. You guys know what I'm talking about. Voting Democrat for the rest of their life. And guess what? He did it. He did it through lies. He did it through deception and through ignorance. My God, Lyndon Baines Johnson's the one that took out the trade schools from the high schools. He's the one that got that started, take out trade schools away from inner city schools so kids could not learn how to be carpenters, electricians, plumbers, welders, auto mechanics. Lyndon Baines Johnson's the one that started. He's the one who started promoting ignorance. But we have to fight the ignorance level. If we don't fight the ignorance in this country, how can we ever make this country whole again? That's all I got to say on it. That's all I got to say. I wanted to come on here today. I seen that and it aggravated me. And I actually put it on there. I told my niece, I'm going to do a show on this because I'm tired of the ignorance. So what? You have a mixed race family. So what? You have a man of a different color babysitting some other kids. Who gives a shit? What does it matter? Where you come from, who you are. You're doing something good. Why should some stupid ass decide, oh, I'm going to call the cops because there's a black man with 2 white kids? So what? Are they going to see my niece's son with her one day? And somebody's going to call the cops because, hey, there's a black man with a white woman. Yeah, dumbass. That's his mama. Really? Come on. Have we become so dependent on ignorance? We can't even think for ourselves anymore. We've lost all sense of common sense and reality and truth. Have we lost becoming Americans? And this is rampant even in the Patriot movement. We have people in this, i.e. Patriot movement right now that are so ignorant, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know how they can put their pants on one leg at a time every single day. I don't. And we know Facebook isn't doing it because Facebook censors the shit out of us. So we can't blame Facebook for this one. Because trust me, ignorance was around before Facebook even became. But now I think with the help of Facebook, the help of Snapchat, the help of Instagram, it's just becoming more rampant. And I also think when we have people out there in their 20s and 30s that does not know what the 4th of July is for, well, they got people out there that don't know what the Declaration of Independence Party was. They don't even know what the Great Tea Party was for or what it was about. You got people that don't even know what the Louisiana Purchase was about. You don't even know, they don't even know anything about Abraham Lincoln's 7 years ago, or 4/4 of this continent, a new nation. They have no idea about that. So who's to blame for the ignorance? We are. We need to blame ourselves because we don't take the time to teach our kids what they're supposed to know. Everybody's too busy trying to be their kid's friend instead of being the parent. When you're the parent, you're supposed to teach them what they need to know, not be their friend. So therefore, I'll blame it on us. I really do. The ignorance level starts right here, starts at home. It really does. Because we become a society, instead of families having meals at the table, having discussions at the table, they'll throw them their freaking phone and say, here, go play something. Or go turn on the TV. Go in your room, turn on TV and watch a movie. Get out of my hair. I don't want to deal with you. See, back in the day, when I got out of California's Boys Ranch, there was no go in your room and watch TV. Oh, hell no. There was a boot in the ass saying, get your ass outside and don't you come in until I call you. Get outside and find something to do. Get outside and clean the barn. Go mow the yard. Go work in the garden. Go be productive. And then when I did come in the house, there was no TV. Get a book. Read. You're going to read for an hour. Okay. And I actually liked reading. I really do. But see, we don't have that today. So therefore, the ignorance level just keeps building up higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Why do you think these people want $15 an hour, but they don't want to have to work for it? Yeah, I remember when a can of Copenhagen, right there, my very first can. I bought it from a lumber store for 7.5 cents. 7.5 cents is what that cost me. And now it's almost like $5.50. But at the same time, my own ignorance is I know I need to stop. One of these good days I will. But until then, but you know what? I can only blame ourselves for being ignorant. And I can only blame ourselves for our kids being ignorant. I can only blame ourselves for the dumbasses being out in the street, throwing crap at horses, urinating in the street, pooing in the street, leaving needles in the street, living on the street. That is our own ignorance. I also seen something the other day where there's a restaurant that just started up. They've only been open for less than a year, but they have a board up and people can actually buy another meal, and they'll put a pin in and they'll say, this ticket is good for a hamburger and fries meal. This one's good for a hamburger, fries, and a dessert. And they'll go ahead and do that for somebody that comes in that ain't got the money to pay for anything. We need more of that. We really do. Let's get rid of the ignorance level in this country. That's going to be our biggest problem. I don't give a shit if you're left or you're right. You're a constitutionalist, you're a libertarian, you're Tea Party. Politics has no aspects in this. Ignorance knows no bounds, just like negativity. Negativity breeds negativity. Positivity breeds positivity. Ignorance breeds ignorance. How are we going to stop the ignorance? How are we going to educate people to get them to pull their head out of their derriere? That is the question. So if you guys can answer that question, kudos to you, because I can't. That's right, Mr. Fennerty. They have no clue who Christopher Columbus is. They don't even know the name of the ship. It's because they don't teach history no more. There's so much stuff that I can sit here and I can blame the ignorance level on. There is. There's so much stuff that I can blame the ignorance level on. But when you really think about it, who's really to blame for all the ignorance in this country? You know, hey, what do you know, Richard? You know, in all honesty, who is to blame for the ignorance level in this country? I mean, look at myself. I got family that lives in Vermont. I got family that lives in Oregon. I got family in California. I got family, my sister and her better half, Donna, both they live in Vegas. I got a ton of family that live in St. George, Utah, that's Mormon. I got a ton of family I got somebody in my family that's a Wiccan, whatever the hell a Wiccan is. I got people in my family that are liberals. I got some that are Republicans. I got some that are Tea Party. I got some. It don't make us shit. Common sense dictates. Ignorance has no place in our lives. That is why I do not deal with people when they start throwing the ignorance out there. Because ignorance breeds ignorance. That's it. You know, it's just like Richard here, really good friend of mine. All right. Richard's an Army vet, was a chopper pilot, got out of the military. He was flying for the hospital doing their life flight thing. He says, I'm going to better myself even some more. I'm going to become an airplane pilot. That's what he's done. You can't do that when you have ignorance. Now, the great thing is he's married to a good woman, got 4 great kids, and all 4 of those kids do not know the meaning of ignorance at all because they strive every single day to better themselves. But you know, religion has nothing to do with it. Politics has nothing to do with it. This is our home. This is our life. If you want to have an ignorant household, then sorry, have an ignorant household. But I'm not going to be part of it. If you got an ignorant household right now, you might as well just click off of here because I'm sorry. Because I can't tolerate ignorance. I really can't. So, all right, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I just had to come up and talk about this. I don't care what color of an individual you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you're babysitting. It has nothing to do with politics. And this is part of the reason why we have these snowflakes. That's the only thing they know is what they see on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram, and they believe that it's true. Especially when you got organizations like Occupy Democrats putting it out. So, all right, I'm done. I'm going to get out of here. Love you guys. Have a great Sunday. It's a beautiful day here in Northwest Oklahoma. Send your prayers up to the good folks up there in South Dakota. They got hammered by this blizzard. If you know somebody up that way, call them, see if there's some way you can help them out. Trust me, it's not looking good up there in South Dakota. So, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love each and every one of you. And just remember this. If you sit on a wooden fence too long, you're going to get splinters in your butt. So get your ass up, put your feet down, pull them splinters out, and go forwards. Never go backwards for any reason, no matter what. I love you. Happy Sunday. God bless each and every one of you. And I pray each and every one of you has a beautiful day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.